Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister. Last time we defeated the third wave of enemies here in the arena, and then I pondered if this would be an extra one, and indeed it does say choice round 4 defeat your opponent, or choice leave the arena. But it seems once we make that choice we will not be able to return. So first of all, Kite has 1 hit point. And so I'm not going to risk him falling into a trap. So I'm going to get a cautious faith to come open this chest. And we have leather armor +1, set AC to 12 plus dex. Unfortunately, this isn't great because leather armor, studded leather armor is just 12 plus dex. So unless there is something extra special about this particular set of armor, which we will take 10 minutes. No, we will not take 10 minutes to find out yet because we have 7 more minutes of Spirit Guardians, so we will not do that just yet. But I will gather the party outside of the mysterious blue box. And if I wanted to short rest, we'd have to wait for the Guardians to go because that would be an hour. However, Kite can use power, lay on hands. Let's do 45. And do we have any group healing at the moment? Prayer of Healing, heal multiple allies at the same time. Casting time, that one's 10 minutes as well, so we might as well short rest if we're going to cast that. Healing Word, inflict wounds, cure wounds. We can do one of those at 3rd level. I'll give that to Gothic. So we're all in a relatively okay spot for health, and I think what we can probably afford to do, let's just pause this again while we do this, is consume a potion, because I never do consume potions with these guys, and I'm really bad for it. So let's drink one of these. There you go, there's 11 extra HP. So I think we can take this extra fight. So let's see how it goes. Gothic, before everything else comes in, could you please cast Conjure Minor Elementals again? And just kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that when we interact with this pedestal, there should hopefully be a distraction for whatever spawns in the room. Okay, we've got all kinds of crazy stuff, and I'm grateful I spawned in the 4 extra creatures that I did. I'd missed this loot up here entirely. We've got Crimson Spider, Zealot, Phase Spider, another Phase Spider, a Fire Offspray, a Minotaur, a Tiger Drake, and that's your lot. Faith is up first. We are not going to be able to hide. So I wonder, if I stand here and I ready a melee attack, if something comes to these cells and attacks us, like these 2 guys, then we might be able to get sneak attack off in that circumstance. Kite. Channel Divinity Presence. Channel Divinity to blind opponents within 12 cells who fail a dex save. Creatures with dark vision or better sight in blindness have disadvantage. Blindness lasts 1d4 turns. It's kind of just the wrong amount of tiles to get everything. So let's take one extra step across here. So that gets the Drake, the Minotaur, the Osprey, and the Zealot. I think we'll go with that as an option. Okay, the Minotaur did not get affected, but the other creatures did. That's nice. And let's move back in to be able to protect our allies with our shield. Tiny Elementals doing great work. Especially attacking a blind creature means that you have advantage against it. So Faith may well be able to get a sneak attack against some of those creatures as well. Gothic. We do still have a Cone of Cold left. But right now, it's not a great angle for it. We do that and get 2. But more importantly, not our ally. But we'll hold off on that for a better moment. Let's see, what else might we want to do? I think putting a shatter right there seems pretty useful. Not getting any use of our Spirit Guardians right now, but Pastel's been concentrating on that now for like 4 minutes, and I'm really grateful. Speaking of Pastel, she's up next in the order. And we still have way more spell slots left than Gothic does. What are the red areas of this spell? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Show me this spell again. Conjures a burning column of fire and radiance affecting all creatures inside. I'm not sure what the red box means. But hey, let's go after the Minotaur. That's what the red dots were. Very good. Okay. Stalactites, of course. And as ever, the distraction just doing great work. Here comes the Minotaur's turn, who is not blinded, like the Zealot is. Well, we do not get our sneak attack on that readied action, but hey. Yes. Absolutely block that. That is massive. Where even are we in this order? Zealot. Right, then back to the top of the order. Is that Faith? Way up top of the order? Yes, yes it was. Okay. We are going to disengage from this phase spider behind us. And step over to this side of the Minotaur. Because there's allies on the opposing side of it. So that is sneak attack for us. And Kite. Is anything still blinded? The Tiger Drake, but I don't think we're going to be in range for that. Certainly. And the Zealot. If the Zealot is blinded... I'd like to be attacking it with advantage, but we can't really get there, so let's just go for the Minotaur while we're here. Oh yeah. Great stuff. Right, we'll take one step over and just go after this phase spider then. Attack of the Elementals. 5 damage on 2d8. It's just sad. Alright, Gothic is up. Zealot is still blinded. So I guess we're just going to go firebolt this guy. We get advantage. And we still miss. That's rough. This Tiger Drake and the other flying enemies are going to be quite annoying, I imagine. Yes, shield. We haven't had a chance to do that yet. And I'm grateful we get it. Totally forgot, by the way, in the last, 4 rounds of these fights, that I could have spent Kite's high-level spell slots on Fireball, because that's what he has now. But never mind. Pastel. Pastel, pastel, pastel. I meant to click cast spell, but sure. We're here now. Confusion, Guardian of Faith, Banishment. Not really anything that we need over here. So let's do a level 4 Guiding Bolt against this thing, because we have advantage on it. And then even if it becomes unblinded later, Faith... Oh no, the Osprey used the advantage. Not the Osprey, the Elemental. Fair enough. These are the swings and roundabouts that you have to deal with when the AI gets to control whatever else is going on. Block, yes please. Disadvantage doing great work there. If the roll would just like to get off my screen. And then we'll deal with the Fire Osprey's turn. Come on game, you can do it. I believe in you. Now, if I can get the Fire Osprey in a Cone of Cold, I'd be very grateful. Zealot's still blind. Still attacking with disadvantage. And that's going to take us back round to the top of the order. I wonder if we get sneak attack from this elemental being next to us. We absolutely do. And we're going to cunning action, disengage, and bring ourselves just back over here, I think. Kite. The Zealot is no longer blinded, which is a shame. But we're still going to smack it. And again. Good hits, good hits. I'm not even going to be mad when our little elementals die, just because it means we don't have to watch their turns anymore. Which is slightly unsympathetic, but you know. What I want to be able to do is point this up over our over the heads of our allies, but no real good way to do that I can see. But we are down to just those 2 spell slots left. What do we got over here? Mage, Armor, Shield of Faith, Revivify, Dispel Magic. Not what we need. Are Face Spiders immune to poison? We'll find out. They are not. Great stuff. It's the little elementals that could. I wonder why the game prioritizes them as targets so much over us. Right, here's really awkward pastel. Off in odd directions. I'm going to do another 4th level one of these. I'm going to go after the Tiger Drake. Excellent. I approve. Block for defense. Thank you ever so much. That's why we keep you around. Yeah, if you had come this way at like level 7 rather than going to the volcano first, I can see that this would be much harder. Without like the 5th level spell slots and all the really big stuff. Because we're definitely taking a short rest after this, and then, if possible, going up to where the long rest station is. Okay, we have some decisions. Where's that fire off spray? Over here. Faith is gonna disengage. Step over to... Let's do this side. And attack the Crimson Spider. Very good, very good. Kite. Keep wailing over here. Nice and consistent. And then that Fire Osprey is going to be the real pain in the bum to finish, I think. But our little guys are helping out. Not that one, bless him. Right, that will speed that process up a bit. Pastel, at least get these spiders in your aura for their next turns. And then we've got this zealot to deal with. Radiant damage doing great work, as we hoped it would. Yeah, I'll take an attack of opportunity. Excellent. So we've got one more tiny spider and the big fire flying guy. We'll deal with tiny spider over here. Even a 13 hits. Fortunately, we can't hide. We have to deal with that guy. And Kite is not the guy for the job. The chill touch is going to do it. Okay, we get a bunch of extra knowledge. Faith, if you would please go and check this bag. Probably a scroll or something from the spellcaster. Nope, just an arrow. And then the extra chest of untold riches, perhaps. A metallic headband and a ruby. Alright, well, Spirit Guardians has certainly done its job. So, Gothic. If you could ritual spell Identify. First of all, this armor. Tell me if there's anything extra special about it. And then ritual spell Identify on that fancy looking headband. Headband of Intellect. That's incredible. Headband of Intellect. If like standard headbands of Intellect, sets intelligence to 19. Requires attunement for a short rest. What is Faith's spellcasting stat? Shadowcasters. Intelligence spellcasting ability. So her intelligence is 14. If we give her this headband, her intelligence will go up to 19. She'll get a +4 to her intelligence, which means her spell attack and spell saves will go up by 2 each, which is really good. Not that we use the spell saves and stuff that often, I guess. But her spell... Is this a save? Wisdom save against Shadow Dagger will certainly go up. And the annoying bee... Oh, it does 1d4 damage. I had no idea. I just knew it gave disadvantage by an annoying bee. Is there anything that we would take off for that, though? Not in an ideal world. Okay. And then the next job is going to be a short rest, where we stand. Just in case any real funky surprises arrive. Don't need to attune to anything else right now, I don't think. Actually, Kite. Oh no, you're a paladin. Your spellcasting modifier is charisma, of course. Alright, we'll leave things as they are for right now. And then you can join me next time where we'll go push this button and see if we will get a chance for a long rest between whatever happens next and our next fight. Thank you very so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.